This is inevitable if you're looking for your next job. You need to know how to use LinkedIn Job Search. In April of this year, there were 20 million companies on LinkedIn and 14 million open jobs. In today's video, I'm gonna break down the key settings that you need to know in LinkedIn Job Search to help you find your next job. I'll show you how to use LinkedIn Job Search, including a few tips for job seekers that are so awesome, you just might wanna kiss your screen in gratitude. Okay, maybe you won't take it that far. We are just career besties after all. But hopefully they'll make you wanna tap that like button so we can get into it. But me standing here talking about it isn't gonna make a lot of sense. So let's head over to my desk so I can walk you through it. All right, so here we are in LinkedIn. Go to linkedin.com, log in if you aren't already logged in, and now we are going to head into jobs. In case you're looking for it, it is right here, and I say that because I'm always that person that's like, where is the button if I don't know exactly where it is? This brings us to the LinkedIn jobs section. Now, if I actually take a scroll here, I just wanted to highlight that LinkedIn actually does give you recommended jobs. This is going to be based on your profile, so your location, your skills, your experience, and your industry. And this might actually really show you the job that you're really interested in and really well fit for. Never mind that mine seems a little bit all over the place. It's because I do a lot of weird things on my profile as a career strategist. Now I'm going to scroll up here to the actual search function. Now there's more filters and I'm going to show them to you in just a moment. But on this main page, you are going to search by title, skill, and company, and by location. So I'm going to pop in a job title. I'm going to put customer success manager. I'm just going to click, it gave me the recommendation, so I'll click there, and you can see it brings me to the search results now. At the top of the screen, I have the ability to sort, and then I have some quick filters available. So if I wanted to filter by experience level or by company, I can do that right here. However, when you click on all filters, you get way more. You can use all of these, you can use some of these, you can use none of these. Do whatever you need to do for your job search. But ones that I actually love that I just wanted to make sure that you knew of was of course the salary. So if you're looking for, if you have a minimum in mind, you can actually filter your jobs based on that. Job type, the location, I'm going to choose New York to narrow this down. You can target by a specific company, by an industry. I'm going to choose computer software. You can do it by experience level, the actual job function, the actual job title, if it's remote. And then down here, I love this one so much, is actually filtering by benefits. If there are benefits that are very important to you, like having a 401k or having paid parental leave, you can actually choose them here. Once you do choose the LinkedIn job search filters that you want, what you're going to do is you're going to click apply, and it is going to update your search results to show you the jobs that you would be most interested in. From here, I actually want to show you what you can see in LinkedIn jobs that you wouldn't necessarily see using other job search providers. Now, first of all, we have the basic information, the job title and the company, same as everywhere else, and we can see when it was posted. Now, we have a couple of buttons here. We have save, which is very convenient if you want to come back, if you want to have a list of jobs to consider and then go through and apply. And this particular job also has easy apply, which means it's basically a magic button. I can apply for this job without ever leaving LinkedIn. Some jobs will have an apply button instead, where you go to their site to complete your application. Below that, I have some basic insights into this job posting, and this is unique to LinkedIn. I have the number of skills that I'm matching, which I'm going to come back to in just a minute. I can see the number of applicants, basic information about the company, including the size and the industry, and I can see if I have any connections that work there. There is, even in this instance, because I have no connections, no alumni connections, it actually gives me a link to a search result, to a search for people who work at this company, so I can maybe even do a little bit of LinkedIn networking to help me in my job search. Below this, in some jobs, you'll even see who this job was posted by. As a job seeker, this is very convenient because when you are using LinkedIn for job search, it tells you who to reach out to after you submit your job application. Below that, we have the job description, same one that you're going to find everywhere else, so nothing unique about that. If you are interested in a video though on how to read and evaluate a job description and identify keywords, please let me know in the comments because I would be happy to make that video for you. Now this brings me to another unique area in LinkedIn, and that is how I match. And this is using the skills that we saw at the top. So here I can see, based on the skills in my LinkedIn profile, how I actually match with the skills that they have identified as being important to this job. And if this was a job I was really interested in and I had skills that I just didn't have listed in my profile, I could even go and update that profile to be a better match based on that automatic scan that LinkedIn is doing. So that is optional, but this is very, very informative. And another helpful job search tip is these are words that I would want to make sure were in my resume and were in my cover letter to make sure that they saw me as the excellent candidate that I am. Below this, I have salary and benefits, and I love this section, especially when I have companies that are being transparent about these things. So there's actually 3 different versions that you'll see. Some have no salary. The job poster can choose to not show the salary at all. Sometimes it is going to be the estimate, which is based on LinkedIn data for the job title in the location. And then sometimes, like how we have here, is that this was actually provided by the hiring company. It is full transparency in terms of what you can expect for base and total compensation for this role. And then there are featured benefits. So that is very, very helpful. This job has kind of everything, but you will see different things. I like the salary though, because most people do have a target that they're going for. And if your target was outside the range, you would know not to invest time into that job application. Below that, we have some premium insights, which I do just want to quickly walk you through. Now, on the left-hand side, I can see applicants for this job. If this job had more applicants, it would actually show me a competitive analysis of how I ranked against other candidates for this job. I'm going to insert a screenshot so that you know what this actually looks like, because obviously this job didn't have it, and I didn't want to spend a lot of time with you guys watching me click through jobs to find this. You'll also see top skills that other candidates have, so that's just other skills on their profile. We can see the seniority level, the education level, the location, all sorts of fun information. And this one, I can also see some information about this company's growth as well, and their average tenure. This can be a very telling thing for a company, so it's a good thing to have visibility to. So if you have a LinkedIn Premium Job Seeker account, you will be able to see those. If you are curious about if I think it's worth it for you as a job seeker or not, and you want that video, also let me know that down below. And then finally, we have the actual information about the company. Now, if this was a job that I did want to apply to, I would click the apply button to go to the company's website, or I can click this easy apply button, and you can see it is very simple. It's just going to walk me through the process. So you just follow the prompts, put in your information, upload your resume, and you are going to be good to go. Aside from that, I also wanted to show you another really cool feature that I really like, and that is your ability to get job alerts. So you can see for the search, because I just did it, is turned off, but I can actually turn this on. Here I can say that I want to receive an alert daily, or if I want to receive it weekly, and I can also choose if I want to get an email, a notification, or a mixture of both. What I actually like doing this for is setting different notifications for different searches. For example, if my dream company posts my job, I want to get a daily notification in the app because I'm always in the app. So the notifications really work for me. However, if I want a daily digest of a generic search like I just did, I would do that by email. This is another LinkedIn job search feature that I think is very helpful that not enough people take advantage of. But this isn't the only way to find a job using LinkedIn. In my next video, I'm doing a deep dive into other ways you can use LinkedIn to find a job. So if you are interested in that one, make sure you click the subscription button and the notification bell. I know you don't want to miss it. Now there's one more thing that you do need to know if you are using the Easy Apply on LinkedIn, and that is how to upload your resume. And if you didn't know, there's actually 3 different places in LinkedIn that you can actually upload your resume. If you don't know what each of those is, check out this video right now. I'm gonna break it down for you. If this video was helpful and you think other people need to see it, make sure and tap that like button. It also happens to boost my ego. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.